Alright, it has been 5 days of at least easy mode of no PMO or Nofap in that regard. So Nofap day 5 of easy mode. And I actually did have a dry spell of a relapse partially. You kind of already know what that is at this point if you've been reviewing my custom channel for a while. You kind of already know some of the parts of PMO I have the hardest with to deal out. So I just, but yeah, at least with easy mode, it's been pretty okay. I just, it always downgrades easy mode if it goes in that order, lowest to highest difficulty, I guess you could say, or lowest to highest negative consequence from PMO. So it just, whenever I have a dry spell, quote unquote, if that makes any code name for that matter, but I just, yeah, yeah. I'm wearing this hoodie for not too much of a good reason in the sun. I know I'm gonna burn up too soon, not terribly too soon, but I mean, if I'm not hot already, because it is sunny. It is like, Jesus, it is sunny out here. And I'm wearing a hood and a jacket. It's not that hot, but I'm still wearing it regardless. I felt more in tune. This day was pretty weird already, but like currently I feel more in tune with wearing the hoodie because I keep instinctually refusing to, I keep intuitively refusing to take off the hood and even the zipper, and it's just like, it's kind of leading me out of that, so I'm leaning into that, so I just leaning more into wearing the hoodie than taking it off just to make sure I don't overwhelm myself with the heat, if that's even possible for myself at least, but you know, anyways, yeah, Nofap day 5, I'm outside in this backyard again with the hoodie. You've seen the last video, if you have, possibly, of the 4 things that anger disgust me. And that was a pretty good video. I wanted to follow that up pretty quickly. No matter what you guys think will happen next, but I just wanted to follow it up because I knew that, not to even alarm you if ever again. This will come up later on again with 2 to 6 videos per day, if I ever do that. But I actually wanted to follow up again with maybe Jordan Green and H.A.L.T JT's ideas. I can link them in the description, or the videos, whatever, ideas. Or the video types that mention this kind of stuff, which is when they mention 4 minimum per week, or if aiming for daily. And then, and my scheme of that would have been like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and then Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday if I did do daily. And then, of course, if you're creative, then there's also Roberta Blake saying that you should be doing 3 to 5 per week on average. 2 is okay. Daily might not be the best. So whichever one of these schemes I would go with, then I'll be okay. I used to mention like 2 plus 1 or 3 plus 1 per week, or 1 per week, and then, or at the maybe the lowest, 1 every 2 videos every 3 months, I think it was, or it was like maybe it was 3 videos every 2 months, I think it was. If I was going to go much lower, and then maybe even lower than that possibly if I was really growing on something determined or whatever. But to not even besiege quality again, I already mentioned about that too much in the last video, but I did want to be able to point out that if I do follow through with a 4 minimum schedule for every week, it won't just be because of Jordan Green or H.A.L.T JT. It'll be because I actually wanted to know how I could carry through with each week, no matter how busy I actually would be otherwise with anything else other than YouTube. And it wouldn't just be like, oh, I didn't know any better, just uploading consistently without actually having to upgrade the quality with or without an audience, no matter. But it's like, I don't know if I get I don't know if how many people actually thought that would be strict. Some people have mentioned that already, but like, but I'm already inspired by even just that kind of schedule. I don't have to literally be daily on either end of that, more than daily or less than daily. But 4 minimum would actually be a good goal, as I would get my life together once more together at least, and then see from there if I was going to just still be busy but also still have the time I need or want, which would very much be possible if I was able to recover from PMO. And I'm not just saying that because I'm not depending on the benefits to carry me through with video creation, content creations, but that's just one thing that I could help with already, and that's just, I'm not depending on too much on that. I just want to make it work even before I recover, so that's just me though. But yeah, so day 5 has already gotten me to basically just if you observe carefully, you will notice where the benefits are, but even without noticing the benefits, you don't have to depend. Again, you don't have to depend on them. You can just live your life as soon as possible, and you'll notice the benefits over time if possible. But by the time you notice those other benefits, little or big or small, you'll be able to really have a life that you want, and then it will just only get better from that because you're going to be alone. It's amazing if that happens. But I just dang, this hoodie won't come off. It won't want to come off. I'm telling you. Now look at the zipper. Look at the zipper. It won't. I instinctually, intuitively, I'm not even sure if I'm using the words. I don't know if I'm not. Don't want to take these off. And I don't mind it because I actually want to have the hoodie on, but even want to take it off, it won't let me want to take it off. But it's like yeah. Okay, but yeah, but day 5 benefits and downsides, I guess. A benefit would be that it's a cliche that people are mentioning lately, not so much cliche. It's when you see things for what they actually are, including people. When you see people for what they actually are, when you see things for what they actually are, and you can still see them differently in beautiful ways and in whatnot, but when you see them for what they actually are, it's beautiful. I can leave it at that for now. But another benefit is that things feel seamless and immutable in the way. I mean, I'm obviously a water sign for the zodiac horoscope, I guess. So Pisces here, March Pisces, but things. I little inspiration from the zodiac and horoscope at this point. Maybe astrology, but even inspiration from that. Things feel mutable and flexible and fluid when I feel and sense them and see them. Like when I'm watching a video, sometimes I'll feel more fluid in the moment watching it. It'll feel more seamless, like I'm actually able to attentively see what's happening. And on that same note, like when I'm walking outside, I can actually hear my footsteps, even though I technically could hear them before. But maybe it wasn't so much that I could hear them, that I couldn't hear them before, as I could attentively hear them without much effort, or with using the same resources but more intuitively, I guess. Maybe it was more hearing at that point too, but who knows. I just wanted to be able to explain that because I know that it's not too many of these are unique or new benefits to anyone, but they're so interesting for me to talk about. So a downside would be that I'll go for 10 minutes on this video, that maximum for recording. The downside would be that I had to just, this is supposed to be a good thing, but I had to adjust real quickly to knowing how to live without instantly having that escapism or that pleasure. I never saw it or defined it as escapism or pleasure because I didn't know what I was escaping from. I didn't know what I was needing the pleasure for. And that's how confused I already was. But without needing that pleasure or escapism right away, you have to adjust things differently. That's supposed to be a good thing. That's you're rewiring, rebooting for the right reason, supposedly. But it's a very good thing anyway. So another downside is that sometimes you get these negatives either way, like irritability and anger. You'll get them whether you retain or not, and this is a weird paradox to have, but that happens sometimes. Basically, I just wanted to point that out. For the last 2 minutes, if I have time, I will just talk about. Because I already talked about Nofap in the double schedule. So, do I mention this? I am doing pretty well with the sales job. I don't have it right now. I'm just going through the training and exam stuff in the coming weeks. But I actually, I technically have the job right now, and I need to deny the other offers I'm getting from the resume website, but the job search website at least. But like I was using Indeed for that, and I used the classic resume I built before for the same position I think it was. But yeah, I just need to go through a few more weeks, and I'll be good to go, I think. But it won't be too soon, but it'll be soon enough I have to be prepared for it. But hopefully I'll be doing okay. I'll do well. I'll keep at it. But yeah, so far the sales job has actually been pretty good. I went to the seminar, the interview, and I'm just preparing for other things, steps to getting through the hiring process. So it's so far I'm technically rehired at this point. I just need to get through the training and the exam, and before that the other steps before it. So I'm doing good with it, and I'll let you guys know if I actually happen to be in the actual field and meeting days and all that, and see how far I can go, and hopefully it'll be far enough that I'll actually be proud of myself, and I won't be terribly busy, but even if I am, I'll still know what I'm doing, and I'll be good with it, and I'll be happy that I went carried through with this. So stay still, everyone, because stop motion is on the move. I keep postponing the suspension rigs live stream, but before that I might do a polish video, polishing props and with the materials, and then I might do the stream then, and I might even finish the advanced claymation within later weeks, if not before the job starts to sales. So yeah, take care guys, I love you all, I'll see you in maybe a more consistent video if I do 4 days a week if more. Thanks you guys, bye. Maybe daily, yeah.